This video could contain spoilers. As we're heading into a legendary season for the iconic show NCIS, we thought season 20 may be a good time for an update on Abby. What do you say? Also, the title for the Criminal Minds revival has been released, and we've been treated to a first look of Babylon, featuring Margot Robbie. Want to know what more we have in store? Keep watching. First up, season 20 may be a good time for an update on Abby. We may have to say goodbye to Gibbs, but could it be that season 20 of NCIS will allow us to check in on another fan favorite that we haven't heard a word from since their abrupt departure in 2018? Season 15 of NCIS saw the sudden plot twist of a mugging gone horribly wrong, which ended with multiple bullets into MI6 agent Keaton Reeves and the NCIS chief forensic scientist Abby Sciuto, and critically wounded. Reeves quickly perished from his wounds, leaving Abby as the sole survivor of the attack. After learning that Reeves had died a hero, Abby decided to throw her whole life around and commits herself to following in Reeves' footsteps by shepherding a charity for homeless women. Abby goes on to accompany Reeves' body back to London after sharing a touching goodbye with her colleagues, and embarks on the new life the universe had thrown into her lap, and she is never heard of again, something that was never even thought of when it comes to Gibbs. And now, producers see that it's important to include Abby in the story still as well. She's still out there, fighting the good fight, just differently. But if they'll make Abby's presence more felt, will they also bring back Polly Perrette? Though no such thing has been said, it is a possibility. Perrette may have been buried and then hatched, and it would be so good to see her again. Next, the title for the Criminal Minds revival has been revealed. Criminal Minds is almost back with us, and we've been letting to know what the new title will be. Paramount Plus has officially announced that the iconic Criminal Minds revival will also get a little touch-up on the title, which will be Criminal Minds Evolution. The start of the 16th season will have 10 completely new episodes, with most of our trusted cast returning to their respective roles, including Joe Magenta, AJ Cook, Kristen Vagness, and Aisha Taylor, Paget Brewster, and Adam Rodriguez. Sadly, it does look like we won't be getting back Daniel Henney and Matthew Gray Gubler, who appear to have declined to take part in the highly anticipated revival, but hopefully they'll find ways to make their presence felt in the series. Anyway, Criminal Minds has been with us for 15 seasons, as was once at the forefront of cutting-edge scripted drama, even more exciting for its exploration of the psychology behind the crime, rather than glamorizing the horror. But just like the team itself, Criminal Minds never stopped evolving, and Nicole Clemens, president of Paramount Plus, said in a statement that they're beyond excited to bring back Criminal Minds for another era and new viewers. Are you going to watch the revival when it's released in the fall? And now, Paramount released a first look at upcoming Babylon, featuring Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt. Paramount Pictures has finally released some very interesting stills for the upcoming feature, Babylon, which is coming from the brain of Oscar winner Damien Chazelle. Chazelle is the one behind La La Land as well, which should tell you something about the ambitious dreams this amazing man has. Babylon has been in the works, at least in the mind of Chazelle, for the last 15 years or so. But the project had always felt much too vast, until now. Babylon is an original piece that will be led by Brad Pitt and Diego Calva, and the story is set in 1920s, during the time that Tinseltown was going through the transition from silent films to talkies. In Babylon, Chazelle traces the rise and fall of multiple characters during an age of unrestrained decadence and depravity all at once, in fabulous early Hollywood. Babylon was well researched, though what we've seen from it so far promises a lavish romp through Hollywood's nascent golden age. And the cast alone is something to drool over, with a bold Brad Pitt, a promiscuous-looking Margot Robbie, and newcomer Diego Calva. But underneath all the glamour and beauty, Chazelle wanted the movie to underscore the fact that the fast-moving change of Los Angeles came at a price. Babylon will be released in theaters on December 25th by Paramount. Are you going to watch it? Hold up, where do you think you're going to go? Don't you want to know when Top Gun Maverick is coming to Paramount Plus? Furthermore, we've gotten the first trailer and release date of Significant Other, and we'll tell you how to get on Ink Master. So let's get going. First up, when is Top Gun Maverick coming to Paramount Plus? The success of Top Gun Maverick has blown everyone away, especially considering the low attendance and theater revenues due to the pandemic. Despite that, Maverick managed to rake in $700 million in the United States alone, and we're not there yet. This makes Top Gun Maverick the 5th highest grossing film of all time domestically. On top of that, Maverick is also the first movie in history of the United States that managed to finish #1 at the box office on both Memorial Day and Labor Day. Needless to say, they're going to want to milk this one out as long as possible. So when can we expect to see Top Gun Maverick appear on Paramount Plus? Well, it could be a while, people, but the short story is A good bet would be right around the holidays. Thanks to the insistence of Tom Cruise and the producer of Maverick, the movie will stay in theaters for 120 days, a window that sees the end on 24th of September 2022. But as Brian Robbins, Paramount Global President and CEO, put it himself, we dropped the movie digitally, a new marketing campaign kicked in, which not only made the home entertainment window extremely successful for us, but it boosted the theatrical window. But all things must come to an end, and eventually Maverick will come to Paramount Plus. For now, the best guess is around the holidays. When do you think Maverick will come to Paramount Plus? Following, Significant Other gets a trailer and a release date. It's about a year ago that it was announced genre regular Micah Monroe would be teaming up again with Robert Olson and Dan Burke, the directing-writing duo that was also the brain behind the 2019 movie Villains. Together, they were up to work on Significant Other, the story of Harry and Ruth, who decide to take a remote backpacking trip through the Pacific Northwest. All is going great until they realize they may not be as alone as they so blatantly assumed. Monroe won't have to face whatever hides in the bushes on his own though, as she is joined by Jake Lacey. You may recognize Lacey from White Lotus. Olson and Berg made their feature writing and directing debut in Body, which came out back in 2015. After that, they went on to direct the Stakeland sequel, The Stakelander. Then they also wrote the Dolph Lundgren Mike Mendez film Don't Kill, all before turning to Villains. Monroe is also attached to an impressive list of projects, so there's no doubt in our minds that this reunion will be anything but fruitful. And with the new trailer, we didn't just get a feeling of what to expect from Significant Other, we now also know that the new movie will be released. Significant Other will drop on Paramount Plus on the 7th of October 2022. Are you going to watch it? And now, this is how you get on Paramount Plus's Ink Master. Ink Master has been around since 2012, and every season, 12 to 16 tattoo artists get to compete in challenges to assess their artistic skills, and the stakes are high. And haven't you ever watched a particularly good episode of Ink Master and wondered, what if I was on that show? Well, good news, of course, Ink Masters are looking for new participants, both artists and volunteers, to make Ink Master what it is. The current season of Ink Master may feature 10 returning artists, and that doesn't mean they'll never need new ones. And the easiest way to take a shot at spot on Ink Master is simply by looking up their casting website and checking it every once in a while. They're looking for applicants for tattoo artists who want to be on the show, and for what Ink Master describes as human canvases, meaning the subject tattoo artist will work on during the competition. It should be noted that this application is only a preliminary application, and after completion, you'll be automatically redirected to a much more thorough application on the website of Paramount Plus itself. There are a few catches though. Those interested in being a human canvas do need to be from local Canada and fully vaccinated against COVID-19. Sounds good. What are you waiting for? Go sign up. And that's all we have for now. How do you feel about a possible return for Polly Perrette's Abby? Is it in the cards, or did she mean it when she said she wasn't coming back? Let us know in the comments what you think. Thanks for watching.